we live in a physical world, right? That means that we're run by our logic. We all have brains, we all perceive the 3D world, we all have our 5 senses. So you, being a logical thinker, helps you function in this world. It is valid and it adds value to you while you're living on this earth. That being said, when it comes to manifestation, logic will only create resistance, limitation, and uncertainty towards you achieving your dreams. In this video, I'm going to talk about what you can do instead, what is the solution, and how can you actually use your logical mind to your advantage to manifest. Stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Rahaza, and if this is the first time that you're seeing my face, then welcome. It's so nice to have you here. Now, it is my intention with this YouTube channel that I bring the mystical world into practicality, right? To use the logical mind to help us understand the illogical. Because the truth is this, okay? This world is illogical. Yes, we are operated by logic as human beings. We have our 5 senses. We are limited by those 5 senses because there's so much more out there than what we can just perceive. Ancient spiritual teachings, as well as recent scientific discoveries, tell us that this world is 99.99999% energy and 0.00001% physical. So only 0.1% of reality is the reality that we know, right? So how small and limited does that make logic? What we think is so logical is literally a mere less than 1%. But even that being said, it's not enough for me to come on here and say, don't be logical, stop using your logical mind, live in the 5D, live in the N, live in the mystical world, completely live in the spiritual world, completely live in La La Land where, you know, reality and time and space doesn't exist and you have everything you desire. There's more to it than that, right? We are still, while we are limitless, while we do have that godly nature that lives within us, while we are limitless creators that can manifest anything we desire by tapping into that 99% realm, that spiritual realm, that reality where infinite potential realities exist, the quantum field, that is all possible, but we're still limited by our human perception. We're still limited by our logic. So we need to work with our logic rather than against it. Yes, manifestation is about living in the miraculous world. When we go strictly by the logic and the science and how things usually are and the statistics, then we can get very caught up in our head with the what ifs, right? Well, I want to manifest XYZ, but what if this? Or my circumstance in my life is like this, and this and this and blah, blah, blah. The 3D world will, if we're solely focused on logic in our 3D world and just what's happening right now, we're not entering into that 99% realm of true reality, which is the spiritual realm that exists. In order for us to tap into that reality, we need to let go of logic. We do this by tapping into certainty. Now, the word certainty itself is illogical within itself because what kind of world do we live in? We live in a world of pure uncertainty. We don't know if the sun is going to rise tomorrow. We don't know if the building that you're working at is going to still be there tomorrow. We don't know these things. Everything is uncertain in this life. We don't know because it has not yet happened, right? Physically. But yet the certainty that I'm talking about is gaining that inner knowing within you, building the faith so strong to the point where it cannot be shaken by the outside world. When your internal faith cannot be shaken by the outside world, that is called certainty. That is the realm that we're trying to live in. That is the state we want to live in. I just wrote a book called Becoming a State Shifter, and it's all about this concept, about we are no longer living in the world of the illusion. We are living in this miraculous world where we are living in certainty. We are living in a state of pure happiness and joy because we know the truth, which is that we create our reality. We know the truth, which is that manifestation is real and it exists in this realm of the miraculous world, of the 99% world, not in the world of illusions. We have seen time and time again the power of the human mind to manifest miraculous things. Whatever the human mind can perceive is a possible reality to be experienced. As soon as the desire pops in, the automatic plan for its execution has already been written, right? Just read this in one of Neville Goddard's books. As soon as the desire comes to your mind, its plan is already, for its execution is already written out, right? In order for us to experience something new, to manifest something new that we desire, we need to surpass logic. Logic will limit us, point blank. The more you try to dive into the logic of why something can be or why something cannot be, you are taking the power away from yourself, in a sense, and you're putting it into knowledge. Kabbalah calls these two realms the tree of life, which is the miraculous world of 99%, and the tree of knowledge, a realm of constantly needing proof, constantly needing knowledge and information, rather than living by the true reality, which is our soul, our higher self, or intuition, the higher guidance, the universal intelligence that lives within each of us, that is connected to a source that is so much greater than our limited human perception is with our logic, with our five senses, and this 3D world. I went to David Guillaume's Kabbalah 1 class about 2 weeks ago in LA, and in the class he said, the smartest people are actually the dumbest people, because they are strictly living only by the five senses. They're only living by logic and what works logically, rather than tapping into the source of everything, which is the universe, the universal intelligence, our higher self, our soul, the God that lives within us. For us to take such control over our lives is to limit ourselves, because we're not opening ourselves up to receive from the infinite source of blessings that wants to come into our life. Logic will help you in this world, right? We still need to be logical. We still need to use our logical mind to do certain tasks, to do certain jobs, to be able to, for me to be able to articulate this message to you in a cohesive way. My logical mind was involved in that. Your logic will help you in this world, but not in the miraculous world. Not when it comes to stepping outside of logic, stepping outside of what you believe is possible. If you want to achieve miracles, that's not going to be done in the tree of knowledge, in this realm of the illusionary world. That's going to happen when you step outside of your logic, step into certainty, and step into the world of the miraculous world. Step into the 99% realm. How I like to think of my life is I'm like 1 foot in, 1 foot out, right? I'm living in both worlds. My consciousness, a majority of the time, is living in the miraculous world. But of course, I'm staying grounded in my reality, showing up every day, doing the things I need to do, being the best that I can be, of course, evolving myself in all the ways that I can and try to, and I'm not perfect, no one is, but I'm living 1 foot in, 1 foot out, right? I'm always keeping my consciousness in the space of the miraculous world, in the space of I believe in the impossible. I believe that anything is possible for myself. My self-concept is so strong in the fact that I create my own reality that I know at any point I can tap into this world and bring it into this 3D logical world that I'm seeing in my expression. We see the effects of our consciousness and the logical world. We will see that being manifested in our physical reality after we've fully impressed on the subconscious, and our subconscious is in this miraculous world, right? When we tap into that energy of beyond logic, we open the doors between the two worlds to allow the blessings to flow in. If we're solely stuck in logic, we're not allowing the door to be open from the miraculous world where logic does not exist. Now, you guys may have heard of the placebo effect. The placebo effect literally proves manifestation. If your mind believes something to be true, then you will more than likely experience the results of that. So they did experiments and they did studies. Researchers would give the participants of the study a pill that was empty, a sugar pill. It had nothing in the pill, but it said, you know, in this pill, it's going to blah, 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 cure your ADHD, or I don't know, whatever the pill is that it says. And the participant, although there was nothing actually in the pill, right? But the person, they got their brains on board with the fact that this pill can heal me from whatever I'm going through right now, that it actually did. But was it actually the pill? No, of course not. It was a sugar pill. There was nothing in the pill. What healed the person was their mind believing in the process. The mind was tapped into the endless world without even knowing it. This is the power of placeboing ourselves. This is how we can use our logical mind to get our desires and convince our mind that what we desire is possible. So for example, if you want to manifest bigger lips, for example, you can placebo yourself by doing some research and saying, what is a product that's going to give me bigger lips? And as soon as you see a product pop up on the screen, be like, all right, this is going to do it for me. This is all the proof that I need that this is going to get the job done. You buy the product, you wear the thing on your lips for however long it says, And you'll see results because you believe that you'll see results. It's not about the actual product giving you the results. It's about your mind believing that you can get the results. Where people get into trouble is they follow logic. They say, I want to manifest big lips. How can I completely take control over this situation? Well, I'm going to Google how can how can I get bigger lips? And I'm going to see this product. And then I'm going to look at the reviews. And then I'm going to see there's a bad review. Oh my God, this doesn't work. And then, oh my God, I'm going to look into it and watch a video that says this is a scam and this is a... As soon as we get into looking for the logic and the reasoning, that's when we shut off our mind from the miraculous world. Now, of course, this is such a silly example, but you can really do this. You can really do this when it comes to manifesting whatever you desire. Take something that you see and take it as a fact of, oh, this is placebo yourself. This is going to work for me. I am going to manifest my desire by doing this thing. Maybe you look online and it says, by taking these multivitamins every single day, it will support you in weight loss. You take the multivitamins and you're visualizing yourself losing weight in that process, and you're gonna lose the weight because your mind is the most powerful tool that you have. Remember that miraculous things, new things, changes can be made at any point in time. We don't need to stay stuck in the old story, in the old way of manifesting, viewing life. We get to decide in any moment to create a new life for ourselves. Anything can change at any moment, so logic has no space here in the manifestation world. Is it valuable? Is it important in many ways? Absolutely. We don't want to go completely off the rails and live in mystical reality 24/7 where we're not balanced in the 3D world and being able to show up and do the things we need to do, be there for the people we need to be there for, and live the life that we came here to experience as a human being experiencing this vessel in this life. We're meant to have a human experience. That's why we're here, right? But we also don't want to be stuck completely in logic and closed-minded to expanding our awareness to the fact that there could be so much more. And there is so much more. These two things can coexist at once, right? The physical and the spiritual. Our goal should be to be 1 foot in, 1 foot out. That's all for me in this video, guys. I hope you got value out of it. If you did, please leave it a like and a comment down below letting me know what was the most valuable thing you got out of this video. Hit the subscribe button for new videos every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. And without further ado, I'll see you in my next video. Bye! Love you.